Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Vibes. Today we're diving into something that looks like it stepped straight out of a petrolhead's dreams, the new 2026 Chevrolet Nova with the 454 big block. This is not your average muscle car revival. This is raw power, heritage, and modern engineering fused into one beast that demands attention. Buckle up, because this ride is something else. Right off the bat, the moment you see the front end, you know Chevy meant business. The grille is bold and wide, imposing in a way that says, "I'm powerful and I know it." The hood has those classic scoops that hint at the giant engine down low, and the fenders flare just enough to give it that aggressive stance without looking cartoonish. The lights are modern LED units with sharp cut lines, giving it visibility that matches its presence. Every line, every crease in the sheet metal seems intentional. Nostalgia meets performance aesthetics. Under the hood is where the real magic lies. The 454 big block V8 is one of Chevy's legendary power plants, long beloved for muscle car history. In its modern iteration, it's been reworked with contemporary materials, fuel injection, and stronger internals to deal with all the stress that comes with producing serious horsepower and torque. We're talking high-displacement, naturally aspirated V8 grunt. The rumble, the crackle, everything you want in a muscle car. Chevy has been known to do big blocks from the 1950s onwards, and this is their way of proving they still know how to do it best. Performance numbers are jaw-dropping, although official final figures haven't been confirmed for every market. Rumors and early reports suggest figures in the ballpark of 500 to 600 plus horsepower, massive torque in the high 500 lb-ft range, and swift 0 to 60 times under 4 seconds if Chevy's done their tuning right. Pair that with a stout transmission, likely a heavy-duty automatic, maybe even an option for manual for purists. This car is built to be driven hard. Handling-wise, Chevy has reportedly fitted modern suspension tech, adaptive dampers, a wide track, and stiff chassis reinforcements to keep the Nova planted when pushing its limits. Stepping inside, Chevy has balanced classic muscle car charm with modern luxury and tech. Expect high-quality materials like leather, Alcantara, and stitched inserts, plus a cockpit layout that keeps you connected to the drive. The instrument cluster is likely digital or a hybrid setup, with a big central infotainment screen, performance gauges, and customizable driving modes. Exhaust settings might be selectable, allowing you to choose between a stealthy cruise and full-on thunder. Connectivity and safety tech will be present as well, with lane assist, blind spot monitoring, and maybe some semi-autonomous features to make it practical enough for everyday driving. Sound is a big part of the Nova's DNA. With a 454 big block, you get that low rumble at idle and the snarl under throttle. The exhaust note is going to be rich, loud, visceral, and unapologetically American. Expect some crackles and pops when you let off the throttle, the kind of soundtrack that turns heads blocks away. Chevy knows this isn't just about speed, it's about presence, about that visceral connection between car and driver. On the design front, both inside and out, there are nods to the original Novas of yesteryear. The profile, the rear fender curve, and even some classic badge work all bring a sense of nostalgia, while modern touches like carbon fiber accents, big performance brakes, and aerodynamic tweaks remind you that this is a 21st century machine. Wheels are wide and low profile, the stance is aggressive, and everything about it screams performance without forgetting its roots. Fuel economy and everyday considerations are not the main selling points here. This car is for those who want raw driving emotion, but Chevy will likely include different drive modes to tame it down when needed. A touring mode with quieter exhaust and smoother shifts could make it bearable in traffic, while sport and track modes will unleash the beast within. Cooling systems will be upgraded with larger radiators and oil coolers to keep everything in check when you really push it. The price point will reflect its exclusivity. This kind of muscle with modern amenities won't come cheap, and the 2026 Nova 454 Big Block will likely sit in the premium muscle car category. Limited edition trims and collector packages could easily raise the cost further. But for those who want one, price won't be the main concern. Owning a piece of muscle car history reborn is what it's all about. The appeal of the new Nova is undeniable. It taps into nostalgia for those who remember the glory days of American muscle while offering modern performance for younger enthusiasts. It delivers something rare in today's market, a car that's about emotion, not just efficiency. Where many new cars lean heavily on tech, This one leans on soul. It's about torque you can feel, sound that shakes your chest, and design that announces its arrival before you even see it. For some people, this won't make sense. Fuel costs, insurance, and practicality all take a back seat here. But that's exactly the point. This car isn't meant to be sensible. It's meant to be memorable. You don't buy it because it's efficient. You buy it because it makes you feel alive when you press the start button and hear that 454 roar to life. The 2026 Chevrolet Nova 454 Big Block is a statement. It proves that muscle cars still matter, that performance can be raw and emotional, while still integrating modern engineering. It's the kind of car that will be talked about for years to come, destined to be a future classic. If Chevy has truly nailed it, this Nova won't just be a car, it'll be a legend reborn. Thanks for riding along with me on Car Vibes. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the new Chevy Nova, hit that like button. Drop a comment letting me know if you daily drive this monster or keep it as a weekend toy. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the cars that get our blood pumping. Until next time, keep your engines loud and your vibes strong.